Hi there, and welcome back to Making Your Food Service Brand. What are we talking about today, Em?
Well, so I thought we should give out a little teaser.
A teaser?
A teaser. We've got a product releasing soon. And well, what do you say we give the audience some type of what the information is going to contain, right? What's going to be available to the entrepreneurs, do-it-yourselfers. It's valuable information, and we should at least give them a sense of what types they're all going to be a part.
That's true. That's a good point.
But I had an idea in mind.
Okay.
We're going to kind of go off the fly on this one, and it's going to be what to look for when you're walking through a potential facility. We've been doing this a lot recently.
That's not off the fly.
Well, it's not off the fly because we've been doing this a lot lately.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So technically, yes, you're right. It's not off the fly. So what I always find interesting is these pieces of equipment. They require all different kinds of powers.
Right. Right.
So I know we don't want to give away too much because we want you to buy the product, but how do we just talk about product a smidgen so we can give them some kind of...
Well, so to your point, so exactly right. So commercial equipment is different voltages than residential. So, there's 120 volt, there's 208 volt, and there's 480 volt. So when you are looking at a facility, you do want to understand how much your circuit breaker is going to handle, right?
Oh, how much?
And what's coming into the building, because you're going to have a larger load,
right?
Utility load because of the commercial equipment.
Does the facility have the power needed in order to operate the equipment I need to use to make my product?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Here's another interesting one we always talk about is the grease trap. So whether we're talking about a big corporate client or a small local restaurant, I mean, grease traps are this hot topic.
It's a plumbing requirement.
But it's also a hot topic.
It is.
Size and location.
Size and location. Go. So, size is determined by the scullery sink's bowl size, and if you have a dishwasher.
Wow, this is getting intense. My guess is
this is part of the product.
This is good information.
You want to know more?
Well, it's up to you, T. Do you want to give them a little more? Go.
If you're not familiar with grease traps, they are really, really stinky to clean out.
Stinky.
So as far from the food service, and the customer as possible. So we like to say loading docks and outside. But I forgot, since we're talking about potential facilities.
Okay.
Was this potential facility an existing kitchen?
Ooh.
What was the original use? What was the original use? I completely forgot
My bad.
The question.
Back it up. We'll back it up. What was the facility beforehand? Because if it wasn't a kitchen at all, then we do have to talk about plumbing and grease traps to a whole other level.
Correct.
So we'll simply tease that, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, based on the first two comments, maybe we've explained some of the value in this product. But can we jump on to exhaust, ventilation, right?
Yeah, because chances are you're going to have cooking equipment, and cooking equipment requires exhaust.
So if we're talking about, when I think about a hood in my own personal kitchen, it's capturing, but I don't pay attention to what happens after it's captured the air.
Well, it's got to go outside, right?
Has to go outside.
Or it's recirculating. But again, all too in-depth for this little conversation.
Of course, we want to. So
my question is, because you're looking at an existing facility, is there occupied space above you? Meaning, are you in are you a retail space that has offices above you? Are you in a residential area that has apartments above you?
So the people upstairs don't want to get the fumes from my grilled cheese?
Well, they don't, and if you need to get your exhaust out, they probably don't want to lose closet space or something in their apartments.
Ducts.
Ducts.
D-U-C-T-S. Ducts. Not the quack quack ducks. So again, man, this is intense already. Dare I say the word plumbing.
You can say it.
So,
do we want to talk about it?
Well, one of the things that T, you're so good at, and it's easy for me to promote about the value just simply in what's up here, is the what's behind, what's below, what's above.
Yep.
We face that same thing with plumbing, correct?
Correct. So again, just like we asked about what's above us for exhaust, what's below us for plumbing. Because if you are on grade, meaning you literally are on the ground, you got to saw cut concrete, and that's messy and expensive. If you have a basement below you, you're pretty much golden because you can access through the floor and run plumbing wherever you want to.
So you say that, and in my mind I am picturing, so if I'm looking at a facility, I want to say, hey, what's downstairs? What's below? Can we see the basement? I guess I should assume that's a red flag if they say no.
This is true. This is true.
This is true.
It's a lot to look for, right? I mean, you're thinking you're going in and you're just looking, hey, is this space big enough to accommodate my restaurant? And if you don't look downstairs, upstairs, and all around the building, it could be a pretty big price tag to
fit out the facility for your
kitchen. Exactly.
So, if we want to hear more, we get a look at this product.
You got to look at this product.